And they got brisket on sale, by the way, for $1.99 a pound. Somebody decided to leave me a pretty rude message the other day and said, we're staying away from carbs and trying to do the best that we can with that. Why would you be buying the lowest quality meat that you could find? That stuff's got to be bad for you. And I'm thinking to myself, that's awesome. If y'all look back at my brisket video where I said it's $1.77 a pound, maybe you can pay that person a comment and say, this is exactly how you do not engage people to teach them anything about keto. So you want to push them right out the door, then that's exactly what you do. You be dogmatic in your approach. You try to make everybody buy the highest quality beef and things like that, and you get on them about making simple choices. So one of the things that I don't like to do to people is I don't like people to feel out of place. I don't like people to feel like I'm being dogmatic in my approach and helping them. And in general, I find that getting on people about the quality of meat that they eat after they've already restricted their diets so much with other things that they're eating is probably the last thing that I need to be doing. I mean, if you're the type of person that responds well to somebody being dogmatic, then maybe you should leave a comment box below and tell people how you like to be yelled at and told what to do after you've already restricted yourself so much as it is. The best supplement for working out is not creatine. I often find people all the time are telling me that, oh, get creatine, get 5 grams of creatine and all this other stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you do that? If you're eating a good quality red meat, why would you even have to, or you're eating enough red meat, why would you have to supplement creatine at all? You don't have to do that. Actually, you're wasting your time doing that. If you want to add creatine into your diet and you're eating enough red meat as it is, you're not even going to be able to utilize the creatine that you're putting in your diet. So the best gym supplement overall is a good quality salt. Believe it or not, it is a good quality salt. If you can preload salt while you're at the gym and then supplement some salt while you're in the gym, you'll find that you'll be super successful in general, and your workouts are going to be very, very powerful. But a lot of people think that, oh, I need to preload carbs, or I need to preload creatine, or you see all the guys on the carnivore groups and stuff like that talking about, I add creatine in my diet, it makes me so much stronger and recover and do all this. No, it does not. If you're eating pounds of meat per day, you're not even utilizing that creatine that you're taking as a supplement. If you watch Stan Efforting, the White Rhino, the world's strongest bodybuilder, like powerlifter bodybuilder, but the world's strongest bodybuilder, he'll tell you straight to your face, you're wasting your money. Good quality food is where it's at, for one. And number two, sodium. Sodium is the most critical supplement to use while you're at the gym. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about hydration, intercellular health. We're talking about power and muscle contraction and stuff like that. There's a number of things that happen in general with sodium that the creatine's not going to do any of that stuff. And if you're eating enough food in anyway, you can't utilize the extra creatine through supplementation. You'd have to be at the gym for 3, 4, 5 hours a day to use that stuff and get anything from it. So to say that supplementing creatine is the way to go, I would call bullshit on that. And excuse my French. Supplementing creatine has almost no effect unless you're already deficient in creatine. So if you're trying to find a supplement before you go to the gym, just mixing up a high concentrated electrolyte mix before you go to the gym with plenty of sodium, and then drinking some of it in your water while you're at the gym is going to give you a better pump. Not necessarily a pump, but explosion and stuff like that, and even a pump. Actually, I take that back. You can get a pump from that as well. I'll take like a quarter teaspoon, half a teaspoon, and I'll mix it in with just a little bit of potassium before I go to the gym, and I'll mix it in some water, and I'll just pound it. I'll throw it back, and then I go to the gym, and I work out like a madman. Creatine never did any of that for me. So it's just a matter of trying to figure out where you're getting your information from and believing things. You're going to see a lot of people that just like taking supplements. They've taken supplements their whole entire life, and they try to justify why they need to keep doing it because it makes them feel good. It makes them feel like they're not wasting their money. It makes them feel like they're improving their health or their strength by doing these types of things. And it's just because it's a personal thing to them. It's not that it's actually working, it's a personal thing. Supplementing with creatine, it's a waste of money. If you're eating a well-balanced diet, you're getting plenty of red meat, you don't need any kind of creatine in your diet at all. You're getting plenty of it. So with that being said, I'm going to link in the description box and in the comment section Stan Efferding's video, and you can hear a little bit more from him on what he believes. The same thing. Listen to his story. Listen to how sodium is what did it for him. And he's the world's strongest bodybuilder and probably one of the world's strongest powerlifters. Just in general, the guy's a monster. And he's what, in his late 50s, and he still looks like he's 30 years old? I mean, the guy knows a thing or two. He's been around. It's not creatine. Creatine, you're wasting your money. Sorry, guys.